bring up our next extremely funny comedian. Let's give it up for Travis Champion. So, yeah, Wizard, you're not anorexically skinny. You meet Holocaust standards at this point. So, you know. So, tell you guys a little bit about my family. And yeah, I had to write my set down because I wrote the shit 3 hours ago. So, anyway, I have a family member who was born on April 1st, and he, all the time we would fuck with him because, you know, he was born on April 1st, so it's April Fool's Day. We would fuck with him all the time, like every day every year for his birthday. He'd be like, "Hey, guess what? You're adopted. Ha ha! So funny." And that joke went on for years till he was about 13 and he killed himself. Yeah, I've kind of gotten a new routine going on where I start all my sets off with dark jokes, just because I think that shit's funny. But anyway, speaking of my family, I had a family. I was at this party one time, and you ever see that guy at the party? You just look at him and you're like, that motherfucker right there is weird. Wizard's that guy. Wizard, I know I'm picking on you a lot, but you're easy.
So, you know it.
Anyway, I see that guy, I see him across the room, and I'm like, damn. He's in a wheelchair, to start off. Not even like the cool wheelchairs that, you know, you can fucking play basketball in and shit. He's in the fucking, I'm so lazy that I just do this to move around kind of wheelchair. He's got the I have cancer bandana going on too. Like, he's balding and shit. And then he's got one leg, and then one leg's prosthetic. But the other leg's just a nub. I'm like, you didn't buy both? Just one? Alright. Makes a lot of sense. Anyway, so I'm talking to my friends. I hear him from across the room go, "I remember the first time I fucked my sister." Holy shit, bro. Chill the fuck down. And I heard that, and then I looked at his sister. Ugh. His sister kind of looks like Shrek fucked Rosie O'Donnell. Like, seriously, like she was kind of green. Like, it's weird. But, you guys can keep that joke under your hats because I have to see them at the next family outing. So, anyway. Does anybody in here smoke pot, or is it just me?
Yeah.
Okay, sweet. I'm not the only pothead in the room. Anyway, weed makes everything better, right? You guys can agree with me on that. It can make everything better. Lights look better, fucking everything is better, except Nickelback. Nothing can make them better. They could have 40 strippers on the stage with them, and I would still throw rocks at them. But I like to get high a lot. And one thing that I really enjoy is getting my chihuahua, Lucy, high. No, I'm not gay. I do have a chihuahua, but she's like 16. I've had her since I was like 5, alright? Fuck you guys. Anyway, she's old as shit, so I'm like, she might as well live the rest of her life baked. She'd be pretty happy. So, pour the bong water in her bowl. And she's like, that smells different. She looks at it for a second, she drinks it. She's like, holy shit, that tastes great. And then she drinks some more, and then you see her eyes get squinted. She's like, she's baked as fuck. And she's just sitting around, and then she gets cotton mouth, and she's just like, and then she looks at the water, and she's like, and she drinks some more, and she just keeps drinking, and she constantly is in and out of cottonmouth and highness. She just blazed all night. And then what's even better, I go to the kitchen, she knows where the fuck I'm going. I come back from the kitchen, I'm like trying to figure out how the fuck I'm gonna open the door. I've got 6 bags of chips. Where the fuck did I get a roast? Fuck it, and just elbow the doorknob. Get that shit open, get in there. She's sitting on top of my entertainment center. My entertainment center is this tall. She's a chihuahua. How the fuck did you do that? And she's just looking at the food like, give need some or I'll murder you. Give it to me now. Fuck, great. Now I've figured out that weed makes my dog safe. That's awesome. So, this actually happened, no lie, true story, on the way home from work. I'm driving home, and I get behind this car. And this car has you know those little decals you can get that's got your initials, they're all swirly and girly and shit? Well, this chick had one that said, Call Girl 2. This is what immediately went in my head. So society has gone from fuck whores, shun them, to we're call girls, to that. And then I thought about it even more. 2, there's another one somewhere. There's a call girl 1 somewhere in Auburn driving around. And then she didn't put her fucking phone number on there. That's bad fucking advertising. That's stupid. I want the fucking phone number. I want to know. I want to call you up and be like, hi. How you doing? I'm Ishmael. Driving home from work again a couple weeks back, and I don't ever wear my seatbelt. 2 reasons. 1, my belly will hit the steering wheel, and I will not go through that fucking windshield. 2, it will not fit. Now, I'm driving down the interstate, and I see in my rearview mirror, I'm like, there's a sheriff. Slow the fuck down, going 70. Speed limit on the dot. He gets behind me going like fucking 90 and comes up behind me and he starts blaring his little siren. It's not a siren. I don't even know what the fuck that noise is. Like, or whatever. Fucking, and just blaring that shit. And he does like this. I'm like, did that sheriff just tell me to fuck off? He literally just drove by me like. So I'm like, fuck that guy. I'm a rebel. I'm going to chase his ass down. I fucking run his ass down. I'm just flipping birds out the window. I'm driving my foot and fucking hanging my ass out the window at him and shit. Like, I still don't know how I pulled that off because I have an 86 Corolla, so it's like the size of that table. But, like, he eventually pulled me over, obviously. And he pulls me over and he's like, he gets to the window, I haven't rolled it down. He's like, tapping on the window, he's like, why don't you roll the window down? I'm like, because I'm poor and the window's broken. And he's like, why didn't you open the door? We're on 85. I don't want to die. Why didn't you come out the passenger side? I'm 320 plus and I'm in a Corolla. I'm driving a lunchbox with an engine in it. I'm not getting the fuck over the center console and through that door. No fucking way. Not without the gear shifter in my asshole on the way there. And he eventually gets like fucking he's like, just looks at me and he looks kind of pissed off. And you can see it's processing for a second. And finally I just look at him and I'm like, are you going to ask another stupid fucking question? And he's like, fair enough. And he just leaves. I'm like, was I just a dick and got out of a ticket? This has been a strange fucking day. Speaking of which, strange fucking days. No lie, once again, true story. Woke up to go to work. I don't know why all this shit happens when I'm converting to work. But I got up, and you can come and look. I got a cut on my finger from this. I got up. I leave my shoes on the front porch because we have nice floors and I don't want to fuck them up. So I got to put my shoe on, and I hit something squishy. I'm like, okay, there's something in my shoe. I look at my shoe, there's a fucking chipmunk in my shoe. Shit you not, a fucking chipmunk in my shoe. So I'm like, okay, so the cat probably tried to kill him and he's hiding. Fuck cats. Sorry, wizard, they're evil bastards. They kill chipmunks. I fucking... I pull the chipmunk out of my shoe, and I'm like, alright, I'm gonna save his life. After he bit me 3 fucking times. And I'm still worried if I have rabies or not. But I took him, and I put him next to the tree, and he goes to come to the tree, and he falls. And I look, she had broke both his back legs. Once again, fuck cats. She didn't even kill him. She broke his legs and left him there. My cat is the equivalent of that crazy bitch from fucking Misery. She fucking strapped a fucking 2x4 to that goddamn cat's legs and broke his ankles and left him in my goddamn shoe. Could you imagine how ironic and shitty that what's going through that chipmunk's mind? He's like, my legs are broken and I'm in a shoe. How shitty can life be? I have to constantly think about the fact that I'm in a shoe where people put their ends of their legs and mine are broken. Fuck life right now and fuck that cat. But I like how I went from I got pulled over to there's a chipmunk in my shoe. I pulled that off one stream of jokes. But yeah, I like chipmunks, man. Fucking cat kills everything. She killed a fucking bat. My cat apparently has anti-aircraft guns stationed under the fucking lawn somewhere, because she's killing bats. How the fuck did she pull that off? Did she get up in the tree and fucking like Batman skydive and just float down right at the right time and land on him like, fuck you, motherfucker? Just, how did she pull off killing bats? I get him outside, there's a dead bat on the thing with his head ripped off. I'm like, did Ozzy Osbourne visit my house? How drunk was I this weekend? But anyway, I start off my comedy with dark jokes for a reason. Because shit happens all the time. Every day, something bad's gonna happen. Doesn't matter what it is, doesn't matter who it is, something bad's gonna happen to you in your lifetime at some point. And the best way I've always figured out to look at it is look at it like a joke and laugh at that shit and say, fuck you, you're funny. Just laugh at it and move on. You keep thinking about that shit, perpetuates your sadness. You just keep thinking about how bad shit is. Just keeps making it worse. Look at it and be like, huh, fuck you, and you're happy. It's that simple. And that's what I'm going to leave you guys with.
I am very anorectically thin. I can't get too close to Travis, or I'll be pulled into his gravitational pull. So that's why I gotta stay to the side. Hey, I think you know if you have rabies by now. Just so you know, I think by now.
I have been ridiculously thirsty for the past 3 days.
Yeah, but I mean, no, it's more than ridiculously thirsty. You start foaming at the mouth.
Maybe I have diabetes, thanks. Realizations.